Hello everyone, it's Queen V Line back to you with another video. This video is an update pertaining to the Kirsnick Khari Ball story, known to the world as Takeoff, 1/3 of the Grammy Award winning hip hop group, the Migos. My condolences to the family during this difficult time. According to the Harris County that performed the autopsy, it has been confirmed that Takeoff was taken out due to wounds to the head and torso. Also, at the private party that was held in Houston, 2 victims were taken to nearby hospitals in private cars where they had non-life threatening injuries, according to HPD Chief Troy Finner. Again, I will leave in the comments and description below for hotlines to HPD and Crime Stoppers. Following the unfortunate transitioning of Takeoff, there have been other developments as to persons who were there during his unaliving. That is J. Prince Jr., who is the son of hip-hop mogul J. Prince. Now, there has been somewhat of a confusion as it pertains to the Prince family, because it is being alleged it was Jazz Prince's party and Jazz left early. J. Prince Jr. remained at the party, in which Takeoff and Quavo also remained. Persons are claiming as Takeoff was transitioning, J. Prince Jr. allegedly walked past his body. I have not viewed the video because I've seen too many videos of our people taking their last breaths on camera. So I decided not to view the video. As persons were calling out the Prince family, J. Prince Sr. posted a lengthy IG post, which I will read in part. This shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't ever happen in our city. This shouldn't have been recorded, and this bleep shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. He ends it with this: let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument or disagreement. It's okay to live and let to live to see another day. Rest in peace, Takeoff. After this statement was released, an alleged eyewitness who is anonymous claims otherwise. You will listen to this brief clip by the alleged eyewitness, and I will be back with more commentary.
Quick, and I'm gonna try not to give out my identity. We were all there when all this happened. I just left from HPD. First of all, in order to be around Jazz Prince, you have to be searched. None of us had guns, but jazz people had guns. Okay. All of this was over a dice game. This shit started in 5th Ward around 9:30, 10 last night. So
Oh.
this had nothing to do with no damn dice game, with no money situation or anything like that. And the only reason why I'm not going to great details because I live in Houston and the Prince family know me. But all of this shit that they're saying about, oh, well, this was a sacrifice. No, this was a argument between two camps, and it wasn't even between two camps because Takeoff and Quavo was basically trying to be the mediator between the people who were arguing.
Oh shit.
And so everybody's saying, oh, well, this is Quavo fault. Quavo had nothing to do with the shit y'all talking about, bro. Y'all was not there when this happened. It had nothing to do with that. So all these 30-second videos that they're seeing, this and that, everybody's saying, well, he didn't act the way how he act whenever Takeoff got shot. Did they tell you he passed the fuck out? Did they tell you we had to help him to the fucking car? Did they tell you that? Like nobody is really talking about the real that's going on. But I'm gonna tell you this, and I'll leave it at that. The only people who had firearms that night was the camp who protect Jazz. That's all.
If the allegations by this eyewitness turns out to be true, then the Prince family would have to account why their camp released the weapon which took a life and injured two other persons. All of this is being alleged. I want this to be very clear. These allegations are clearly allegations, but one thing remains the same. Takeoff is no longer here. Two persons are injured, and it is up to everyone who was there at the party, including the Prince sons who were there, to help investigators find out what occurred to Takeoff and how two other persons got injured. Another narrative that we need to explore is this narrative of checking in. Jay Prince is not only known in Houston, in the state of Texas, but is respected throughout the hip hop culture. If this statement holds up to be true, then Jay Prince failed because Takeoff and Quavo was in his own backyard and they were hanging out with his sons allegedly. And if it turns out to be true that his son's team had the weapon that unfortunately took a life and injured two other people, then we have a bigger problem to address. If it turns out to be true. And I want persons to understand it doesn't matter if you're quote unquote checking in or passing by. At the end of the day, a life was taken. And I hope that persons are taking this case seriously because everyone deserves to live their best life. And I hope that persons are helping investigators to seek justice for Takeoff. Once again, we have an opportunity to do and say something. Silence is no longer an option because today it's Takeoff, tomorrow it could be someone that you love. I thank you for watching. Say their names known and unknown. Please be safe out here, and I will see you in the next video.